Yo, welcome everyone to a brand new video, and today it's time for PSGL Eseries. And we're racing around Silverstone and it's raining, as you can see in Q1. Racing together with Jan Haladesh today as our teammate, and now in qualifying it will be wet in Q1, but it will dry up throughout the qualifying session, so it's going to be interesting. And now I think this is the second lap we did on the same set of tires as we did our first lap, and now we're gonna start our final lap in Q1. As you can see, we're the final one to start their lap, and you can see on the top right how much time we have left to start a lap, and with 2 seconds remaining we started our lap. So we do have optimal conditions here compared to the other guys, so I was like, just get a clean lap in and that should be enough to get through. So now through the final chicane, currently P20, but across the line we are going to be P5. That was nice. Both McLarens are out. P9, P20, they went earlier for some reason, and now it's Q2, and this is the first lap we're doing. Jump the curb there, which was not ideal, but the track is still not completely dry. We are driving on slick tires, but the track is just not completely dry yet. Now we're doing our final Q2 run, and again we were the last one to start our lap, but I think it is completely dry at the moment anyway. We are currently P15 though, so we need a valid lap and a big improvement to make it through to Q3. And now only the final chicane, and that's all pretty clean across the line. And that's going to be
P11, mate.
But at what risk?
Oh, I'm sorry, mate.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
So Jan was P11, so we actually dropped him out of Q2, unfortunately there. But anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway, we managed to make it through to Q3, and now this is the first run we are doing, and across the line it's going to be a 3.71, putting us in P6. And now we're gonna start our final lap, and we are currently in P7. I did not have a lot of practice since the day before this race. Late in the evening I arrived back home from a week holiday, so I was not very prepared for this race, but the fact we still managed to make it to Q3 is already good, I think. So now just gonna try and maximize the qualifying here. Now through Lovewood Brooklands and heading to Cobb's Corner, currently around half a tent up. Cobb's obviously flat out, as smooth as possible on the steering. Lost a tiny bit of time there, 100. And now Mackett's, Beckett's, 6th gear took a bit too much curb there and lost time on exit, as you can see. That's probably around the 10th we've lost there, unfortunately. And now through Stowe, 6th gear, and that was pretty smooth. And now in the final chicane again, 3rd gear on the left-hander, 4. Oh, I did not use 4. 3rd on the right-hander. Across the line it's a 3.36, and that means it's a P9. So yeah, we were a tenth of P8 anyway, so going half a tenth quicker there didn't matter anyway. But that's it is for quali, and let's get into the race. Here we are then at the start of the race. As you can see, we're on mediums, as the strategy is going to be medium soft. And now 5 lights are on. And away we go. Seems like our start is alright. Trying to get it alongside of Angelo, the car ahead of us. Well, basically right next to us at the moment. And that's P8 for now. And here trying to keep it clean on the front wing, obviously. There's Leo Lund getting past us, so we dropped to P9. We're gonna try and keep our 8th position here, using a lot of battery. Now trying to go around the outside, having the inside for the next right-hander, obviously. Made a bit of contact with Iker there.
I'll let him go.
And I felt like I caused the contact, so I let him go there. And now, as you can see, Leo is still next to us. Had a bit of a contact with Iker again, but nothing too serious. We dropped to 30% battery already, so we have to be careful now. Also Lenny in P10 on soft tires, so he will probably,
the guy in front of me is lagging a lot.
He will probably be close to us. And now you can see Lenny is up to P9, so he's right behind us, but now ahead. We're gonna try and go down the inside of Iker Bayan. He squeezes us on the sausage there and pushes off the track. Gives an opportunity for Lenny, and then
he's being a dumbass again,
pushing us off the track again. And you'll see that more often from him, unfortunately. Now into this right-hander, we're up the inside. And
he's never giving enough space, man. I can't believe it.
Just about not enough space there, unfortunately.
Always squeezing you too much.
So now we're on P9, and Jan Haladesh right behind us, so that's nice.
Be bunched up here.
Up the inside again, and that didn't work. Trying to go for a switchback here, and we're up the inside and squeezed us again.
I can't believe it. Nah, this guy should be banned, I swear.
He squeezed us again on the sausage, and that's not a car's width.
I don't get it. How are you allowed? How is he allowed to race?
Three white? No.
Yeah, you go.
So yeah, also he hooked our tire as well there on the right-hander when I was on the inside.
I don't believe it, I'm seeing.
It's not what we like to see. And now Jan is gonna try and go for a move here, because we really have to get past him. Otherwise he's gonna ruin both our races. But now again squeezes Jan on the sausage there. But yeah,
he does the same thing every time.
Exactly. So we still have to try and make a move. Currently in lap 8 already. Now trying to go for the outside here. And now there's Thomas Gao. And we might have an opportunity here to get past Iker, as he will be stuck behind him. And it seems like we finally got past start of lap 9.
Watch out, nice corner.
And now we just have to be careful that he's not gonna send it anywhere. So we go up the inside of Thomas just to try and keep more distance to Iker. And it seems to work, as Iker couldn't make a move there. Now in lap 12 it's Thomas trying to go for a move on John Evans there, and now he's trying to go around the outside. They make a bit of contact, but this gives us an opportunity here. So we're using our battery, going for the outside line as the car is there and give me slipstream. And now Thomas lost his wing end plate there, I think. So that's a good thing for us as well, as he probably won't fight it as hard anymore then. So up to P6. So now we've gained 3 positions in this first stint. And then into this corner, it's very close, so we're going up the inside of John Evans here. wheel bang a tiny bit, but that's all fine. And now using our battery to try and get past him. So now up the inside of Thomas Ronner as well, as the opportunity was there, and now hanging it around the outside in this right-hander, and we have a better exit, and that's the move done. So we basically made 2 positions there, and that's us up to P4. So the guys ahead are going into the box, and we just have to work with Thomas on this outlap, as he was very close behind me. So let him go here.
And if you can try to re-overtake him, then go into the box, please.
Okay.
And that's what we're going to do. We're gonna let him. We let him go there, and we're gonna try and get past him
55
on this straight. So now using our battery, just to get slingshot effect. And
what's the speed limit line? 60 kph.
Yep. And now we're going into the box, and obviously there's a new. It's how do you say that? The pit lane entry. At least whenever you have to drive 60 kph, it's further away than usually.
Be ready to fire next hit.
There wasn't really a breaking point for it, so we broke a bit too early there. But
it's gonna be a lot of people.
Yeah, it's quite close.
So yeah, we will see where we are going to come out. We obviously do have fresher tires than the cars ahead of us, so that's a good thing. And now you can see we are dropping to P14, and it's Iker Bayena again right ahead of us. So we have to do the same thing probably. Now in lap 17, you can see how close it is already. And now we're gonna try and go for the outside in this final chicane. You can see guys going 3 wide there. We're jumping the sausage as well. And now cars at the outside. And now again we just have to try and make moves as quickly as we can with these soft tires. So as we got hit from behind there, because I simply couldn't really go anywhere ahead of me anyway, as Iker moved on the braking a tiny bit. But now we have Declan right next to us, so that's a new threat for us, as he's on the same tires as us. Tire life, I should say. But now you can see it's just hoping that the car ahead of you pushes forward so you can follow him through. As we go side by side through cops, leaving enough space to keep 2 tires on the track there for Reese, but we got past him. And now Thijs said there Liam is on old softs, and that was quite useful, because now you can see into this corner. I know I have more grip then, so we can brake later and go around the outside in stow. And now that's us up to P7. You can see we're 3 wide at the moment. There's Jack West on mediums. I wasn't really trying to go for a move here, but I just had to defend from cars behind, as we are now on 10% battery, so we are in a bit of trouble. And now Declan again, we're going defensive and going to the left at the last moment, and we managed to defend him off that way. Now Jack West still ahead of us, and we're gonna try and be a bit unpredictable and go for a move here using our battery, and that's the move done on him. Obviously have to get past him as quick as we can, because they are on mediums and our tires for now are better.
Yeah.
So now Lenny Pepinter right ahead of us on the medium tires. We don't have a lot of battery, but he goes a bit deep here, and we're gonna try and get a better exit, do a switchback. But now look at my gears, I downshifted halfway on the straight on accident, and that cost me loads of time. I think if that did not happen, I probably would have made that move stick there. But yeah, probably shifting down on that straight is losing 3/10. So very unfortunate, as Declan gets past as well now, as I was quite disappointed at this moment. So it's not great, but now Declan was trying a lot, so I think he was lower on battery than me at the moment. So now we're gonna try and go for an overtake on him again, as we have to get past Lenny, because he's not gonna do anything to the cars ahead of him. So if we stay here, his tires are relatively gonna be better. But now we're gonna try and go for the outside in this chicane, but we just can't get it now, as we didn't have the traction out of there. So yeah, it's taking a bit too long at this point. Now lap 23.
Oh, wait, I'm getting a position from this guy.
Oh yeah, okay then.
And now again we are very close, and we're gonna try and go for a move again, but he is using a lot of his battery, and now going up the inside. He left the space there, and now around the outside through this right-hander again, just like we did to Thomas. And now we should have a better exit and try and make this move stick finally. So in lap 23 we managed to get past,
10% ERS,
even though we actually should have been passed in lap 20 already. Because of my mistake, that did not happen, unfortunately. Now starting the final lap, and obviously
Freddy.
the DRS is very powerful, so we were prepared for some DRS games.
John to pass, probably.
We're probably gonna see some DRS games here,
DRS, please.
and you can see that happening right now. They are going very slow. Now it's John Evans and Frederick Rasmussen being the leading cars, and we're just a bit stuck here, because you don't want to be leading on the final straight with DRS when everyone is so close behind you. So you can see what's happening. We have a little moment there, losing our momentum, and now Lenny is getting alongside, and we get squeezed there as well, keeping P4, and now on this straight we actually took quite some damage as well from that incident into Mackett's Beckett. But it's only the final lap anyway, so going up the inside of Lenny, and we can't do it here. But now around the outside, in this final chicane, having the inside for this right-hander, you can see we're gonna have a look, but we can't do it. But across the line is gonna be P3 still.
That's dumb what happened there. Yeah, league racing is finished, I swear. If this is normal kind of racing, it's so over. These kind of last laps, mate. What the hell?
So yeah, at the end we managed to get P3, starting from P9. Very chaotic race, obviously. I think at Mackett's Beckett, looking back at it, like the top 15 was within 1.5 seconds or something, at least insanely close. But yeah, it's part of league racing now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys next time.